Alright, my Model 3 recently got an update where I got this new game, Beach Buggy Racing 2. Yes, it's so much fun. So actually a couple of days ago, I played with wifey in the garage at night. Yes, actually for about at least 2-3 hours. And then you see here the picture the day after. There was these marks on the floor of the garage because when you play it, you actually use the steering wheel and then the wheel move a little bit. But I think I found a solution for it. So I'm going to show you. So I went to IKEA and I bought this. It's a doormat. Yeah, the cheapest one. But I went for something sustainable. So it's made from coconut, 99.5% coconut. So here you see the result. Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, so there are, what can I say? It's just some kind of, well, I think it's made from the coconut fiber, and the whole clue is that you have this one on the floor, and when the wheel moves, then it shouldn't create too much wear and tear on the wheel or the servo motor or anything. So let's just show you what this thing is for you guys who don't know. Alright, so it's another game, but it's slightly different than the other games I played. Here, Beach Buggy Racing 2. Start, there's some warning, okay, that's fine. You see, and then it takes a little bit of time to load. Now the Tesla Model 3 MCU has a SSD drive, SSD disk, so it should load fairly fast. And the music here is probably not copyrighted, so for that I can play it in the video. So you can choose 1 or 2 players. If I show you 2-player mode first, something like this, okay, if you continue, start a game, then 1 player is supposed to use the steering wheel, this side, and another player is supposed to use these buttons here. So you see, I could almost play 2 players simultaneously. Yeah, so it would be, we had some great fun. Oh, I'm not paying attention, so let's end this one. No, wait, that's not the one I was. No, if I got to the wrong place now, then I kind of have to exit it. So that's a little bit clumsy how they implemented it. So we have to start again. And one thing I also don't like is that once you start it and you want to adjust the climate control, it tends to be a little bit hot here, hot and steamy in here when me and wifey play games together. Then one trick is, instead of exiting the game and then going in again, you can adjust the temperature from within the app. Yeah, so that's better. But okay, so here you see the game. It's pretty fun. I played lots of it. It wasted too much time playing it. So if you try to use one of these, okay, let's go chill mode. So the thing is that you use the steering wheel to steer, and you can also accelerate and brake with the pedals. So you see, it's so much fun, man. Now you will never be bored at a supercharger. You can just play games. And it will also give you a hint if I steer too hard. Oh no, I didn't get the power up. Oh no, 9. But man, this is so great fun for the kids. And it works best on Model 3 because it has a horizontal screen. The Model S and X, they have a vertical screen, so it's different. Oh, I've been sapped. Shit, hang on. Yeah, let's use the booster. Okay, let's go. Use the booster. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a little bit too early. Yeah. But you see, if you steer too hard, it will say too much left. If you steer too hard, it will say too much right. So you don't need crazy amount of steering. Yeah. But it's still more ergonomic than using those buttons for if you have the 2-player mode. So you just need to steer a little bit, and actually you don't even need to throttle. You see, it goes at full speed, at least on this mode, but once you go on the performance and the ludicrous mode, then you will enable more speed when you throttle it. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't played too much on those modes yet. I've been mainly just exploring maps. And also you can do, if you brake, you can also do a little bit of like this. There, see? I'm not sure what that does, but it seems to give you better grip around the turns. There, yeah, when you want to take sharp turns. So this is so much fun, man. I wasted too many hours. Well, actually, it wasn't a waste of hours. It was great fun spending time with wifey playing the game in the garage at night. Yeah, and It's the cars that has MC. I mean the MCU2. Yeah. So you need the old cars like Optimus Prime can't get it. It's too old. You need the newer cars. This is easy. I'm in the easiest mode. I can just drive with one hand, yeah, while the other hand is doing something else. Yeah, that also works. But now you see also on the external that normally if I drive normal like this, if I don't do crazy jerky movements on the steering wheel, then you don't actually move the steering wheel too much, you know. Usually when you go too hard, oh, someone bombed me, what the heck? Yeah, you don't have to go all crazy, you know, it will say too much left, too much right. So just go a little bit, just to get the steering. But still, okay, let me just exit. But still, the problem is that you still cause those micro movements, and that will eventually, yeah, now it's locked. But I will also show you something else, is that when you start a game, you can risk of accidentally exiting the game. It says here that do not allow children to play unattended. I still recommend that you don't allow children to play unattended. I will actually ask some of the neighbor kids to test the game afterwards, but I see they are playing around here. But I think I have a few tricks that can make it at least safer for kids to play it, because you still should be around the car. But let's test a couple of things. So you see, the problem now is that if the kids are in this game and then they can press any buttons, they can press the exit button, and then suddenly you're back in the car, and then you could start driving. Let me just prepare something here. I have to unplug. Yeah, I can actually show you now, because now we are plugged in. You see it here, we are plugged in, and that means if we accidentally try to press the, yeah, you cannot go into drive because you are physically plugged in. But I also tested something else. Okay, a little bit back and forth here, is that what if you accidentally press the different stocks here while you are in the game? What's going to happen then? Well, yeah, you can actually wipe the windows. Okay, so your kids can spend all the wiper fluids. Well, that's probably usually not a big deal, as long as it's not a matter of safety. So let me see. Turn signals work. Wipers work. Park button doesn't do anything. What? There. Okay. And you cannot shift into gear. It will say exit to drive, so you cannot accidentally shift into gear. So that's at least good. And you cannot, well, yeah. So you simply cannot enter in the drive mode. You have to exit, and then you're gonna do it. Yeah. But let's unplug then. Okay. So now we are unplugged, and of course, as expected, you can put the car in drive. Yeah, and that could cause some potential danger. But there is a trick, I think, which is that if you have this, the app works as a key. So if you disable Bluetooth, okay, now we are in the drive mode. We are allowed to drive. So we have to kind of exit the car. I have to redo this. Okay, then I come back into the car again, because then we are back in park and we are not in the drive mode. And now we have no key detected. So if the kids try to drive accidentally, you have to tap the key card. And of course, we don't give them access to the key card and things. So the kids are not allowed to drive. They shouldn't be able to drive, you know, accidentally do it. And what about if you go into, let's see, where is it again? If you want to put the car in the, oh, you know what? I think you cannot do it here. Yeah. Sorry, I haven't checked it, but I will just check to be sure. If you want to tow the car, well, actually, here it is. Yes, here it is. So, if you put the car into tow mode, but then car must be in car must be in park with the brake pedal pressed to enable transport mode, but it's grayed out for some reason. And I wonder if it's grayed out because you don't have the key enabled. So let's I enable the key again. Let me just check here. Okay, it's connected. Okay, there, you see. So you actually need to have the key in here enabled to enable the transport mode. So that is a good safety feature. Yeah, good. So it means that as long as you don't have the key enable and you have then the kids shouldn't be able to accidentally drive the car. But I will test something else, maybe a workaround to just be 100% sure, but you will still have to pay attention. Okay, so I think this is the safest way to let the kids play if you really want to be sure, which is that, you see, I'm plugged in now. Yeah, but it says unable to charge because there might be places where you don't have juice, but the trick is that you just plug in. Because as long as you plug in, then you are not allowed to drive. So even if there was a glitch, someone forgot to to switch off the Bluetooth, and the kids will be able to try to enter the drive mode, then the car will still refuse to do it. Yeah. So, all right, now let's call over the neighbors and see if they can have some fun here. Okay, they are playing now. The kids are having fun, yeah. And you need, just to be completely sure. Now it says that the phone key is connected. So what you can do, like I mentioned, go here, disable Bluetooth, because then, well, actually, what about the alarm? What if it locks? Yeah, that's another thing I forgot to check. So let's connect again. Well, actually, I forgot that you can still. No, what the heck? No. You can still access the car's app. Yeah, so you can do it like this, and then in controls. Well, we just leave the car unlocked. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so now we don't have the key enable. Let me show you outside. Again, this should be the safest way, but I still recommend that you pay attention, and of course use a flat ground like this. Well, it's flat-ish, in case something, but most likely, we've gone through everything, and there shouldn't be anything that suddenly creates, allows the car to drive. And if you drive forward, well, just make sure you have a little bit of space here, but still, it shouldn't move. That's what I'm trying to point out in this video, that you can let the kids play, have fun, and then but still you have to be around. Maybe you can chill in a chair nearby or something. Yeah. So, is it fun?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems to be having fun. I see one small problem though, which is that kids, they tend to have too high wheel movement. And you can see it here. So I already instructed them. It says in the screen if you move the screen too much, but yeah. And of course we should have put the mat under here, because now we are causing slightly extra tire wear. Yeah, I have to get some new front tires from Nokia. I see a small flaw already with my idea, which is that, okay, here, this is fine. Okay, it's been a little bit compressed as expected, but under here, whoa. Okay, yes, this floor mat, or actually, I think it's a doormat. Let me see, what is this again? It's called Trampa. Yeah, always funny names on these IKEA, but it seems like it kind of wears down after a while. So, well, we did play, wife and I, we played in the garage for about 2-3 hours last night with this mat on. So I wanted to see it. It was actually a stress test. How you see the oil marks. So maybe we should find something else. What about, someone mentioned 2 McDonald's trays, but then you have to steal a McDonald's tray from somewhere. Or someone else can figure out what we can do to make. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe if we put 2 of these together. No, but let's not overcomplicate it. But yeah. Well, what about this side? This one should also be about the same, right? Yeah, you see, oh shit, oops. Okay, my idea was good, but maybe it needs some improvements. I think that'll be it. A slightly different video than what you've seen from other guys. So yeah, Beach Buggy, good shit. I will make more videos about them. Actually, during the live streams, if I have time, I will play some games, yeah. But the problem with superchargers version 3 and Ionity chargers, they charge so fast. I need to eat, I need to do something else, and then maybe I have some time to play. So I think that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you for watching, and bye bye. Okay, by the way, before we end, I let the kids play here for about an hour, and okay, before I played in the garage which has concrete, but here we have tarmac, and I will show you the damage that play caused on here you see, and as it's shown, you know, some of the kids they move the wheel a little bit too much, but still I think even with small wheel movements you get this shit. And on this side, ooh, so this is the problem with the game, which is that you will ruin the surface. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen once people start playing the buggy game at superchargers. You will have all these spots everywhere. Well, and here we have condensation from the air conditioning, but you will have these spots here. Not good, and it's impossible to fully disable the wheel movement. You have to allow the wheel to move. That's just how it works. So, all right, I think that's it then.